it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on to hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles, so it's something I can't change. I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look alive? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. I tried everything, thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've heard, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
Chiefs trying to get back to 500. Lions looking for a fifth straight win. 1 year ago tomorrow, they lost their defenses for Aiden Hutchinson this season with a broken leg. He's back and off to a great start in 2025.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Let it down. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. What I can boot you, either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that baby, well alright. Tryna fight in the night, come alive. Ain't it sneak? Ain't it? Ain't it? Ain't it? Like I'm on team, playing both sides of you. Shout out me friends. I've been going crazy, shot. I've been in the deep end. She not in the scene. She tryna go. I just been handsome out. I just been tripping out. Whole nother level shot. I got these 100 toes. I put the on the road, she tryna on the I got this me, she tryna show me something. I got flows for days, ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like they you know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that, my shows up. All in the kitchen can't get it cold up. Singing like they know it. Double O cactus that we told us. Switch out the baddie, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything.
Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. Soon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers. Bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show 'em the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. Soon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe something taken from me, from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain, in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Feeling like a freak on a leash. Feeling like I have no release. How many times have I felt disease? Nothing in my life is free, is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me far from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheat sheet for me to lay. Something takes a part of me.
What the fuck? That's some bullshit. what the fuck? Mahomo, stop it, please.
play my fucking.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most dead in the state, wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now.
That's a live look at us here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants.
What a matchup.
To kick off, here's Jude Micotomney. And we're off from MetLife. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Good. 180.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Yeah, baby.
The Eagles take a
Check that
6-0
fucking
lead
dive.
right away. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
Woohoo.
One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Geek. Coming for you, buddy.
Turn starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 19 tight.
One play action with Dart. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Panther 60.
Chiefs at 4th down. Oh shit, they're like right at the goal.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Rolling out to his left. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
You know, that's one of those situations that you have to have awareness, right? You call it spatial awareness. You got to be conscious of the sideline and just simply get rid of the football. Looks like we saw a slight bit of panic there. It's going out for the sack.
Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Zach Bond with the tackle.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
They'll go. Here's Dart.
Damn.
This is Cox. That's Slayton. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, where they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On 3rd and goal, late start.
Oh, no way.
Intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tyler Lubin with the tackle.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Walker. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Oh, that was crazy. Whoop. I was trying to do a timeout, my bad.
It's now 4th down.
One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. And he gets it away from his end zone. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Well, if there's an avoidable
Why did my AI
penalty,
take
Brock,
him
that's
down?
probably
He
it.
waved.
Just didn't let him make the fair catch, and that's going to help their field position considerably. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the gun, here's Dart. Has his man, it's Tracy.
Oops.
He has the New York touchdown. The Giants start to fight back for their first points of this game. On is Jude Mikitomney now for the extra point. And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Xavier Gibson on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Here's Hurts.
Oh, Smith.
And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Dumps it off to Barkley, complete. He has room past the 25.
Oh, yeah.
And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Forced out to his right. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Dumps it off to his running back. It's inside the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line. New York to the line. First and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Throwing on first down. It's Darts. Has a man on target to Johnson. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. The Giants using their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
All right, set now. First and 10. From the red zone now. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Oh, he was scoring for the
With
Lions.
each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Aren't going to throw again. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Complete beyond the marker, and that's a New York touchdown. The Giants earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Brian Dable has the offense out there. They're trying for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Brings it in at the 13. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Headed out right. Pass is caught along the sideline by Slayton. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They go play action on 1st. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Dart now. Chased out to his right. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You want to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. On the sneak, here's Dart. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants take the lead right away in half number 2. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
And he's gonna make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They give to Barkley, left side. He got what he could on the cutback inside, but it winds up well short of the marker. 2 yards on that run. That's going to bring up 4th and 6. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. And play action with Dart. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Blankenship on the coverage.
Darts back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
He'll throw it.
Yeah, I know.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, here's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 47-yard line.
Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Another try following the sack. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Looking to throw. He hucks it deep off his back foot. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Mavericks. Go.
He's back to throw. This is inside.
goodness.
the 15. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Mikatomny to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants double their lead to 14.
Giants 28, Eagles 14.
Mikatomny all set now for the kickoff. Gibson now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play action. Hurts has it. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his
I'm
target.
not able to pass to my
He's looking for
people on
Dallas
the right.
Goedert there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
2 yards to go.
Now Hurts. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. They'll run for it with Barkley. That's the first, but wants more. He's past the 45. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
I tried to throw it.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
He gets him to the line and spikes it, and that's going to preserve their timeouts. So 3rd down, Giants trotting out 6 DBs in the dime set. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throw is caught by the back. And this one has no shot. They're on him quick, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down now. Here's Dart.
Whoa.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles have some new life in the 4th. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He rolls to his right.
No, what are you doing?
Deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense, just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Dump off caught by his back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Here he is to throw. This one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate the receiver from the ball.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things
Yeah, it might be cooked, chat.
afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
So the Giants come away with the win. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.